Hi and welcome to game 2 between Slimy playing his Azusa, Slimy is myself of course, and Pacifist playing his Nin. First game I lost to a bunch of Muir. Maybe you saw it, if you didn't, check it out, it was very stupid of me. Although I'm still not really sure what I could have done to prevent it. But I guess there's a possibility that I could have, something that I could have played better on that game. If you're wondering about my decks, I just play my real decks on here. I don't use deck lists like from Star City Games or something. But still, I'm trying to get my decks as competitive as possible to beat the guys that use the lists, the tier lists from the Commander tournaments. Yeah, turn 1 I laid on Pinthorn Elves. Pacifist started with Misty Rainforest. Turn 2 I got my Azusa out finally on turn 2. Bringing me an additional forest and a tectonic edge. End of turn, Pacifist fetched for his demons. Oh, I'm sorry for this picture. I was trying to set the pictures to the old ones, the pictures of the Painlands to the old ones. I'm gonna do it after this. Since the Steam vents is alright, the picture, but the other lands are crappy in the new Return to Ravnica edition, in my opinion. Crappy style. So I played Yabimaya Elder, trying to sacrifice it, which I did. Sacrificing it for 2 forests and a card. Which I played and had no choice but to pass the turn. On turn 3 Pacifist used, he drew Thirst for Knowledge. What did he do? Seems I gotta speed it up a little. Yeah, he was telling me that he could play better on this case. I'm not sure how. What he did was he played an Imperial Recruiter into Goblin Welder. Probably he meant to search for a Phantasmal Image or something. Yeah, so what I did was I played an Oracle of Muldaya. One of my favorite cards in combination with Azusa. Since I'm playing a lot of lands on this deck, oftentimes it happens that I get to play like 2 or 3 lands from the top of my library. What I did was I played a Beer Umbra on my Azusa, being able to untap all of my other lands. When I attacked, he blocked it with his Imperial Recruiter. Anyways, I untapped all my lands. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember he did it wrong there and took it back the block, since he thought Via Umbra was like the sword, which it isn't. It untaps all your lands as soon as the creature attacks, which is very helpful in a lot of situations. Don't need to have an unblockable attacker to untap your lands, just attack with any guy. So with the additional mana I played the rest of my cards, which were Chameleon Colossus and the Spike Weaver. Pacifist on his turn drew a Sulphur Falls, played it and got himself Guess a coalition relic. Trying to speed it up every once in a while so that you don't get bored. Yeah, he played a coalition relic and then ended his turn, waiting to play one of his instant on the end of my turn. What I did was I drew a Terastodon, very useful as always, playing a bunch of lands from the top of my library and using the Terastodon hastily. Terastodon destroyed his coalition relic, his command tower and his steam vents. In response, of course, he played his intuition. Intuition, one of the nicest cards with Goblin Welder, since he can get anything, no matter what I give him, he will get it very fast. And if I put the cards into his graveyard, he will get it even faster. What he searched was Mere Battlesphere, Gilded Lotus and Mindslayer. I told him to put Mindslayer on his hand so that he wouldn't get it on his next turn, which would have left me useless, I guess. He would have just used it every single turn and controlled me completely. But now that he has it on his hand, he isn't even able to play it. So whose turn is it? Sorry, got lost a little here. Yeah, was my turn. Of course. On my turn, I guess he used his welder to get the Battlesphere, just to have a lot of blockers, I guess. I attacked with a pumped Chameleon Colossus, a Terastodon and my Azusa to untap the lands, which was, if I think about it, pretty stupid because I couldn't use the lands for anything anyways, and I just ran into the Mere Battlesphere with my Azusa, making the Beer Umbra die for his totem armor and not giving me the ability to untap my lands anymore, just for untapping my lands in a turn that I couldn't use them anyways. He blocked the Colossus and the Terastodon with a bunch of stuff, and then I ended my turn. Pacifist's turn, he drew a card. What did he do? Played a Metal Worker and ended the turn. Not a lot of possibilities here for him, just the Goblin Welder stuff. Myself, I drew the Chroma's Memorial as seen by the Oracle. Played it, giving all my creatures flying, first strike, vigilance, trample, haste and protection from black and from red, so that Pacifist wouldn't be able to block anything. I guess I attacked with all my creatures, giving my Chameleon Colossus double power. Excuse me. And that left him dead, I guess. Nothing to block, nothing to do. This was game 2. As he said, very close game. Since if he had the Mindslayer, I would have been completely fucked, if I'm allowed to say this. So this is 1-1. Wait for game 3 of this matchup. I'm very curious who wins. Thanks for watching.